Hey guys, it's Jelly Beans here, and I am here to talk to you today about the 5 necessities of items you're going to need to start an at-home dog care business, or just do dog boarding. So I've been doing this for about 3 solid years. I've had many dogs over, and it's been super fun. It's been challenging sometimes, and it's definitely been a learning process. So I can pass on some things, and I narrowed it down. I got a lot of stuff for them, not tons, but enough. Sometimes the owners of the dogs don't always bring the necessary things that are helpful to have around. So I like to have my own supply just in case, because it makes life a little more simple when the dogs are entertained and secure, and you can feel good about what you're doing. So let's jump into the 5 things. First thing, poop bags. Crucial. These are nice little, these are super common little things. Hi buddy. Hey, come here. Super common little things, and they attach a little carabiner, and you can clip it on to whatever. Clip it onto your purse. Hi Luna. You can clip it on to whatever. I always have mine in my fanny pack when I have dogs, and you can buy them in bulk on Amazon. You can buy them at this local store, and even the dollar store has had, I haven't seen them lately though, like 4 rolls of dog poop bags for $1, which is like the best deal. But I haven't seen them lately, so that might not be valid anymore. So number 1, poop bags. Number 2, I recommend getting your own leashes, at least 1 or maybe 2. You can get them for like 10, 12, 15 bucks on Amazon again. I really like to have a leash that you are familiar with. This one has nice padding in there. It's like a 6-foot leash, just a normal thing, but it also has the other handle, which is close to the where you attach to the collar. So it's really helpful to have these 2 leashes, and it has a little clip here too, so you can use it for different things. Definitely recommend having your own leashes. Sometimes I've got dogs over, and I'm like, you're using this leash for this dog? Like, ah! So it's good to have your own leash, just in case, because you never know. That's number 2. Number 3, can I have that bone, please? Can I please have that bone? These are really great. They're not like super necessary, but they're really nice. They're Nala-bones. This one's been chowed down quite a bit. There's different brands. I know Nala-bone is one brand, but it's like some kind of made product. It's not like a bone, but it's a made product, and they super love to chew on these things. So I have like 3 or 4, and sometimes they all just like to chew on them at the same time. Yeah, so they're just helpful to have, especially if you're home and they still have some energy and they just start feeling like, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Just give them a bone sometimes, and they're like, this is what I do. They can just lay down and chew. It's good for their teeth too. So that's number 3, I believe. Yep. Number 4, a gate. Again, not super crucial, but it's important to have if you need one. Especially, I have these kind. They're pretty, like, they're not very stable, these gates. This is 2 of them, and then I have 2 more that attach as well. So I have like 4 of these total. But especially for around the front door. Like if you have a front door that leads out to a street or something like that, or anywhere around your neighborhood. Like, I think only once had a dog ran out my door, and I was like, ah! I had to like run outside, and luckily it was like one of my first dogs that I had over. He was young, and he ran out the door, down the stairs, and then he went across the street into this, somebody was cleaning out their car, and he just happened to just jump right in there, and I was like, thank you so much for taking my dog in your car. Sorry about that. So I got a gate, and especially if you have kids around and the door opens and closes at random times, it's really nice to have a gate around the door to ensure that extra boundary for them to not run outside. And you can use the gate also. Sometimes my kids like to eat in the family room when they're watching TV, and I can guard them off and make sure no dogs get over to them then. Or sometimes it's just nice to have some way to separate the dogs. It's helpful to have, just in case. So that's number 4, is some kind of gate, and they have better ones too that are more secure and like stable and like on there. And I've had one of those for a time when I was watching more at a time, but this one's good for me for now. And the 5th thing is just a simple water bowl. A lot of times owners bring their food and the food bowls, but oftentimes don't bring a water bowl. And obviously you can use any kind of bowl for a dog's water, but I liked to pick mine out at the thrift store. You can get some really cool like ceramic ones, or even like, you know, dog bowl stainless steel things, whatever you want to do for water, but it's nice to have one in case the owners don't bring one, which is relatively common. So those are the 5 things that are, I would say, necessary to have when you're boarding dogs, because you never know what kind of dog you're going to have over, and it's nice to make sure everything is safe and secure. Other things that I like to pick up that are like optional things that are nice to have around, like I have a whole what's it called, armoire, like a whole storage thing for dogs. Like, so inside I have crates for treats, and I have crates for the certain dogs' stuff, so I can keep their stuff separate from the other dog's stuff, and I always label their food. You don't have to have like a whole armoire, but I have like a drawer full of toys for them that are new and exciting, and I just open the drawer and they can sniff inside and like, what's in there? Which one do I want to pick? It's kind of fun. And then I also have another drawer full of like different size harnesses and leashes, and even a few sweaters and things like that, because there's just been times where I've needed them. Like even this morning, I picked up this little lady, and she was being scared of this other dog who's super gentle. I wasn't worried about it, but she was really scared. And the first thing she did was like nuzzle herself out of the harness, and I was like, oh no! But she didn't run anywhere. But it could have been a disaster in a way if she would have ran away, you know. But to have a good harness that you know that your dog won't be able to get out of is really important. So I just pick them up at the thrift stores again. If I see a good quality one, and I'm like, oh, like that might be a good one, and just kind of mentally remember what sizes you have, and so I pick up harnesses, some not usually collars, and then I pick up leashes sometimes at the thrift store too. You can find some pretty interesting ones. What are you digging for? What are you looking for? Should we go show them the toy drawer? So that's another optional. Those are just some optional things. I'll go show you the toy drawer really quick. Dink-a-dink-a-doo. There's Winston. Oof. Oh. So here's our I have a big water dish. It's a big old dish. And then here's my drawer full of fun doggy toys. And even a tennis ball are really nice to have around. I have like different toys. The ones over here are for small doggies, because we don't like to. Sometimes big dogs get small dogs' toys, and that's not any good. So I've got like little teeny Nala bones for little dogs, little teeny balls for little dogs, and over here like the big dog toys, the squeakies. The squeakies. They're kind of, these ones, here's another nice Nala bone. You all want that one? You want that doggy toy? Yeah, you want that one. And then up here is all of my extra stuffers. This is a cool thing too. These will go down here. This is a cool thing. This is a lick pad. I got those. You can put peanut butter or different types of things, banana on there, and they can suction cup it to the refrigerator or the floor, and they can lick it off if they're feeling anxious. So yeah, just leashes and sweaters and stuff like that, because sometimes when it's cold, I don't have a sweater. It makes your walk a lot cooler. And then over here I've got all the doggy stuff. And I've also, another really good thing to have that I forgot to mention, it would be number 6, I would say, in the priority list, is a calendar. So I have a calendar here that when I have a meet and greet or when I have a dog coming, I put that on the calendar, and this is like my dog calendar, so I know what's going on. Because you don't want to miss out. You don't want to forget an appointment, or you don't want to forget someone's coming to drop off their dog or anything like that. So yeah, that's all I have, I guess, for you today. So it's super fun doing dogs. It's a little bit extra work in life, of course, but it's really worth it if you like having dogs around your house. It's really worth a gig to get into. Like small startup costs, and Rover is a great way to start meeting people and having them want you to watch their dogs. So with that, I bid you farewell, and I would say Till next time, make sure to like my video and subscribe to my channel, and check the link below because there might be some good information down there that you might be interested in. Okay, bye. Can you say bye? Oh, he found your favorite thing. He found a ball. She found your favorite thing. Look at what a good doggy you are.